I don't know, dude. I just don't know.
Look at her face.
She just looks very confused that we are staring at her. It's like, why would you stare at me? Why am I on the stool wearing this strange clothing?
I don't
like, what kind of apparel is that? It's from, like, overseas.
Like, I feel like if they had done it differently, this could be sexy, but they kind of screwed up the pinup girl.
She's freaking tall, dude. She's on, like, a genuine, bona fide bar stool.
They should have cut it down a bit.
They could have, but, I mean, she's got to be, like, 10 feet tall. Those flames are roaring.
Might be an exaggeration.
It's not an exaggeration. Like, 8 feet minimum.
I don't know many girls that are 8 feet.
Oh, yeah. She's got a pretty flat head, dude.
She's got a horse face.
She's not.
It keeps going.
She's not even that good looking.
I feel like her boobs could be rocking, but she's got like the 50s pyramid.
Yeah, no kidding, dude. Like they had really pointy underpants back then.
It's really weird.
She's got suspenders on her. Look at all that unnecessary stuff on her midsection.
Well, they're holding up the pantyhose.
You don't need suspenders to hold up pantyhose.
Dude, if your legs are really smooth, like if let's say she waxed them.
That's true, but you'd think that like. You know, it would require appointments and agendas to set up such a photo shoot. Maybe she'd be like, hey, I just won't wax for a couple days. I know I got this thing. I don't want to wear suspenders on my freaking pantyhose. I look like an idiot.
If she didn't wax for a couple of days, then she'd have hairy legs, and that's just gross.
Yeah, but she's got pantyhose on, so we can't see that. Like, looking right now as we're looking at it, there's no possible way of knowing.
That wouldn't sell posters at all.
She just doesn't
Maybe in France.
But she doesn't look comfortable.
I don't think she's supposed to look comfortable. Would you be comfortable in pantyhose?
No.
A bra and whatever the hell that thing, the grandma panties with the black lace? I wouldn't.
Her shoes have her feet at like a 90-degree angle.
It's because her heels.
She's got like those weird
accentuate the calf muscle, and it makes the legs look better.
She's gonna have like wither feet. She'll be walking around like this.
Yeah, but then she'll just keep wearing the heels, and everything evens out.
And nobody would know. That's a good point. That's a good point. I feel like I should be like really turned on. But it's
50s pinups were hit or miss.
It's just not happening for me. It's like Battleship. Like you either hit or you miss.
I'm good at Battleship.
I'm pretty good at Battleship too. See, I never line more than like one ship along the side.
Oh, I just take the ships off the board when they're not looking.
Why would you do that?
Because then you win.
That's cheating, Mac.
That's not that's good strategy.
That's not winning, that's cheating.
If you're in a deadlock in real life and you have your fleet versus their fleet, you're shooting back and forth, you tell me you're just going to keep your ships the same? Just keep them right there and be like, oh,
no, but eventually they're going to catch on that your ships aren't on the board. They're going to put down so many white chips, pegs.
Not if you win by then.
They're going to be like, oh, holy crap, something's up. Mac, what are you doing? Of course you'd be cheating. You cheated everything. It's like that time we played frickin' Monopoly, and you would take like $400 every time you passed go.
I took $200 when I passed go. You're the one that had 8 get-out-of-jail-free cards. How's that work?
There's only like 2 that come with the game.
Yeah,
Mac.
and you had 8.
You're making stuff up.
We had 2 sitting in a pile over here, like, hey, these have been used. And you go to jail and be like, oh, I got a get-out-of-jail-free card.
What about when we were playing Candyland, and you kept getting frickin' Princess Ice Cream or whatever over and over because you kept saying she was hot?
Who wouldn't want to get with Princess Ice Cream? She's hot.
But you can't get her over and over. I mean, she's like way up at the top of the board.
Yeah, but you just don't go there. That's like when you play it and you get like a color. You draw a card and it's a color, and then you move to that color. That's how you go. That's why it takes like 3 minutes to get through the entire game.
I'd like to see a Bettie Page board game.
I wouldn't. It'd be scary.
It could come with like different pieces, like it'd come with like a really uncomfortable looking shoe and a suspender and a flat head, like a Frankenstein head.
It sounds like a really creepy game. That's like the board game you have in the rape dungeon. Like when the rape part is done, you're like, hey, let's play this board game. That's creepy.
Is Walter done? Is Walter done yet?